Unwanted Euro pallets, recycled and put to use by a new Berlin startup. 35-year-old Sebastian Nowakowski set up Kimidori with friends this January. They make sustainable items of furniture from recycled wood with a history.
Palettenholz erzählt eine Geschichte.
Pallet wood tells a story. Each pallet has carried its loads. It's been on an incredible journey for hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions of kilometers. It still bears the traces of its journey. You see it on each piece. Whatever pallet it comes from, each tells its own story.
Kimidori buys up the pallets from special suppliers. There are an estimated 500 million of them in the world, used mainly for transporting goods. They're often discarded once they're broken or old. Alternatively, the wood is recycled, cleaned, sanded down, and turned into furniture. The chairs, tables, chests of drawers, even lamps are sold online in different designs and colors. Each item is simply designed but unique and costs between 200 and 600 euros.
You can practically read where they were born from the markings, where they first set eyes on the world, if you will, and you can still see it on the furniture. There are pallets from Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Austria, and Germany.
Some of the new furniture is made in a small workshop in Berlin. Mandy Slawitzki needs between 3 and 8 hours to fashion a piece of furniture, depending on how complicated the design is.
The really nice thing about Euro pallets is that I don't have to work down to the millimeter in the way I do when making a kitchen. I can work in a rougher, more rustic way. The dimensions are predetermined by the slats, and that makes a nice change.
Kimidori currently has 8 different designs in its product line. And there are 5 new ones on the way. At the moment, they exist only as paper models. Product designer Daniel Becker has been nominated in the category of Best Newcomer for the 2014 German Design Awards.
Als Sebastian das erste Mal an mich herangetreten ist, hatte ich eigentlich...
When Sebastian first approached me, I had a certain distance to the product.
Ich wusste im ersten Moment nicht wirklich, wie ich...
But I soon realized that pallets would still give me many of the same possibilities I have with conventional fresh wood.
...damit habe, die ich mit einem konventionellen, frischen Holz auch habe.
So I tried not to allow myself to be too put off by this used element.
Von diesem gebrauchten Element ablenken zu lassen.
In order to produce its new designs, the furniture startup has launched a crowdfunding campaign. Supporters can make a financial pledge online. Once the company has raised the money needed, it plans to go into production.
The crowdfunding is crucial for us. We invested a lot of time, love, and energy in new designs. Now we want to see them in reality. We want to be able to feel the chairs and the cupboards with our own hands. We want to see the products we dreamed up together. We want them to be real.
If everything goes to plan, the Kimidori team will soon have a dozen plus designs made from old Euro pallets.